back to another episode of NoMansLand Survival. Last time on the farm, we got the spinnery down, got some wool in, so we've got cloth making, which is really good. Hopefully that's going to be a good, viable source of income for us as we move forward here. Today, it looks like we're probably going to have to feed our sheep first thing. The goal today, I think, is probably to get another honey or another bee pallet down so we can have more bees. The honey's really been making us money. I've been really happy with that, and hopefully we can continue that and maybe double up the process there to help us push into next year so we can start to plant some crops. I hope you guys enjoy the episode. Let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and take a look here and see how the sheep are doing. Probably need to get them some food. Yep, they're getting low on food, so we'll probably have to do a grass montage here shortly. How much wool do they have open here? Nice, a pallet and quarter. How's our spinnery doing? 751 liters. Alright, that is making money, so that's good. That'll produce clothes pretty quickly, and the nice thing is the pallets are quite expensive, so it'd be nice to get those going and hopefully make a little bit more money. Let's check it out and see where we're at right now. Okay, so we are currently sitting with about almost $20,000 or just over $19,000 in the bank that we can sell. Prices are coming up. When's the best time for honey again? I know I've done this 18 times, but let's check it and see. February, and we are in October, so prices are steadily going to be coming back up for that. So I think what we'll do is we'll just stack up the honey. We may need to move it over here to the side, or maybe we can put it somewhere to store it. I'd like to have it lined up and ready to go. One thing I'd like to do, this trailer's been amazing, but it is quite small, so I'm looking at possibly getting a bigger trailer this episode so we can move a little bit more product, especially the honey. So let's go ahead and move all these pallets. We could load up. Should we load up this trailer one time? Go ahead and sell, get a little money in the bank, and go ahead and move the wool over into the spinnery. Probably something we should do, so let's go ahead and do that. I'd really like to get into a forklift soon. This pallet lifter has been amazing so far. I'd really like to get a forklift. It'll make this job a lot easier, a lot faster. So that's something maybe we can look into as well. Actually, you know what? I think I'm just going to go ahead and put it all over here. That way we can have it ready to go when we get a bigger trailer, and also make a little bit more money off of it. I like to wait until prices are a little bit more premium so we can make a little bit more money. We're going to need to make quite a bit of money getting into next year. That was close. So that way we can afford to get all the equipment we're going to need to put crops into the ground and get that process going as well. Actually, let's take a moment here. Let's go ahead and go get the wool, get it in the spinnery so we don't run out there. Our sheep are getting pretty low on food. They've only got about 3,000 liters left, so we're definitely going to need to get some more grass in there for those guys very quickly. We don't want them to go hungry. If they go hungry, they may not make us any more wool. So we definitely want to keep them fed and healthy. Let's go ahead and get this in here. Very nice. Let's just check real quick. How much do we have in there? Where's our production chain? There it is. 2,348 liters. So that's doing well. We've already got about 772 liters, which is worth, wow, $5,442. just for that little bit. That's going to be a really good money maker. That's going to be probably one of the best money makers on the farm for right now until we can get a clothing shop and start turning that fabric into clothes. Clothes are worth so much money. So hopefully we can get into that before too long. Go. And that one somehow spawned off to the side. Okay, we'll fix that here in just a second. It's only a quarter pallet. No big deal. Something else we really need to do soon as well is get ourselves a new tractor. This tractor has been absolutely fantastic, but we definitely just don't have the horsepower to really do what we need to do, which is cultivate, plow, do all the other stuff. Now, we could if we have smaller stuff, but I don't. The thing I really don't want to do is I don't want to get to a point where we're buying small equipment that we can only use for a short amount of time. I'd like to make kind of medium big purchases to try and are we gonna hit that? Probably gonna hit that regardless. Alright, let's just go ahead and drag it out there. Make room for the new pallet. What we're doing there. Go, let's grab this other one. Again, really looking forward to getting a forklift. It would be so much easier. It's a lot easier to drive, a lot easier to manage and handle and load stuff up properly. This has been great, but I'd really like to get the nice new shiny forklift that has the forks on the front. It can also lift a lot more weight too, which would help out. If we can lift like 3 pallets at a time, because that's kind of what they stack into, wonderful. This stuff's got to be super heavy to lift the front of this tractor up. Which, I mean, it is a pallet of honey. I guess honey's pretty dense, right? Honey's pretty dense, so I can understand why it's so heavy. Now the real question, can we get that one off the trailer? Maybe. We'll have to see. Alright, we'll just start storing it over there. Actually, we'll leave that one on the trailer. I think we're going to have to use a little trailer for a little while until we can make enough money to get a bigger trailer. So let's go ahead and throw on the mower. Get mowing here. Get some food for our sheep. Since we decided we're not going to plant this year, we can go ahead and mow pretty much all this lower field. I was waiting because grass acts as half fertilizer when you cultivate a field. So if it has the grass on it, you get 50% fertilizer. It's kind of like a green fertilizer for the field. So I was waiting to mow for that simple reason, but now that we don't have to worry about that, we can go ahead and mow this field. So we'll just go ahead and do that. Did we get everything connected here? No, we did not. All right, here we go. Mower's on. So we'll go ahead and start out here. We'll get this field mowed up. And we'll be back as soon as that's done. Alright, so we're almost done here. We got the sheep topped up. Had to go get some gas, but we're looking pretty good. Go ahead and top the sheep off one more time just to make sure they're completely full. And from there, we'll head up and sell the rest of the grass. I'm taking a look. I think I want to take a look at selling some of the honey. I'd like to get, if we could, another set of beehives. So, pretty sure that's 25,000. Let's take a look here and see. Yeah, 25,000. So I want to look and see where we're at. No spare capacity. Okay, they are full. So that is good. We'll go up here. We should get close to $1,100–$1,200 for this. That'll put us somewhere around the $10,000 mark, just shy of it. So we'll have to look and see how much we have in honey. Now we do have a pallet of fabric that has already spawned, so that's amazing. Let's see how much that is worth. So right now, fabric is quite low. Wow, that's about $4,000 less than its max price. So we're going to hold on to that. Honey is also about $500 lower than where it normally is, or best price. So, but we do have $12,000 worth of honey. So we'll have to look at that and see. I'd really like to get another beehive down. I think doubling our production on the honey would save a little bit of time in the long run with doing grass and mowing, and it would definitely boost our income quite a bit. Now I don't know, I'm pretty sure that it will spawn at the same pallet location. I don't know if I'll need another pallet location for the honey or the hives. Do we need one for each, or will they both spawn at the same? Now it says it does have a 300-meter range, so I think it will spawn at the same location. Yep, just shy of 10,000. So that's looking pretty good. So we need just over $15,000 to get us another beehive. So let's take a look and see what we can do to make that happen. What is this? Oh, it's a weeder. Nice. 2,000. We don't need that just quite yet. It's always good. We're keeping an eye on that used store. Hopefully something will pop up there. Alright, let's go ahead and get the trailer knocked off right here. Let's see what we have that we can sell. Okay, so let's take a look at prices real quick. Let's see. So these prices are on the up and up. Best time is March, May. What is honey doing right now? Is it going up or going down? I have a feeling it's going down. No, it's actually coming up. So if we could wait a month or two, maybe 1 month, get in tomorrow. I think if we get into next month, we should have, how are we doing on cloth here? We need to get that over there. Animals, they are doing great. They've got plenty of food. They're about to hit another pallet of wool, so we'll wait for that wool to make a full pallet. Reproduction-wise, how are we looking? So we have a few that are a couple months away and a couple that are quite a few months away. So 3 or 4 months, we'll have some more money from selling our baby lambs. And I think that is kind of the plan. Get another beehive, double our honey production. If we could double our honey production, we would be currently at 26,000. I think that's a really good option. It'd be really tough to get another sheep enclosure down, because that costs, you know, 50,000 plus the sheep and the fabric production. We just don't have enough sheep to continue to fill another spinnery. So I think the best thing we can do is get another beehive down. So it's 3 o'clock today. These guys are doing good. I want to look at this over here and see. Yeah, look at that. A nice pallet of cloth. How wonderful is that? Okay, so I think we push on into September and see where we stand tomorrow morning. I think that's our best option. So let's go ahead and get some sleep. See if we hear the angry moose. And there it is. Okay, so now that it is November, let's see where we're at. Oh wow, we are well along. How's our... Oh, we're missing wool. We need to go get our wool. So let's go ahead and get the forks hooked up to the tractor and get that wool put into the spinnery, because every minute that that is not making cloth, we are falling behind. So let's get this hooked up. There we go. It's early morning, so go ahead and get the lights on the tractor. Should have a couple pallets of wool. Very nice. They are doing really good with their wool production. Very happy with that. So let's get all this into the spinnery so we can continue to make that cloth. Get both? Yeah, we can get both. So let's get this put in. Right here, I believe. Yep. Very nice. 2,000 liters in there. Alright, that can continue making cloth. Should we throw this in? We'll wait. Huge issue. But I think we should have enough money with our honey to get another beehive. So let's take a look at that real quick. And if that's the case, we'll go ahead and start loading it up. Let's see here. Honey. Yeah, just over 15,000 in honey. So... and honey prices are coming up. They're not horrible, but let's go ahead and sell, and that way we can get another beehive, and they will produce into the next coming months. Hopefully get us enough money to plant this coming planting season. I think that's the big ask, right? We get through winter, we get into the next planting season, get some crop in the ground, really focus on pushing production up. So I think what I want to do, once we start to get maybe some cereal crops or some better options for production, is looking into kind of working down the production chains and seeing what all we can produce. And now at some point I would like to get cows for milk, so we can do a dairy for maybe cheese and butter, and maybe plant some sugar beets for the candy shop. That would be good. Oh, that was close. Get that pushed enough to where it'll... there we go. Alright, now the real question. Can we get all this honey on the trailer, or are we going to have to do 2 trips? I think we may be able to get it all on there. Let's take a look and see here. Put this one. Wasn't good. Let's push that back on there if we can. Push that back in place. Yep. Go. Alright. Like I said, we've got a pretty small trailer. Eventually we're going to need to get a bigger one. I think we're getting into production-wise. Maybe once we get the second bee farm, we will be able to... Maybe we shouldn't put that one on the bottom. It doesn't have full pallets. Put that one on top. Yo. Whee! Oh, we about tipped over there. That was interesting. Yeah, we'll get the second bee farm. Get it going. We're just having trouble with this. Maybe one day, like we keep saying, we'll get us a proper forklift, so this becomes a lot easier to do. Hard to do in reverse. Tractor may have a hard time pulling this trailer. We'll see. It should, we're just gonna have to check it out and see. It's a lot of honey. I don't think we've actually ever gotten the trailer this full before, so it's gonna be interesting to see if we can pull this. The last one. Where do we put this one? Maybe on this side right here? Yeah, on this side. Go. Wrong way there. Go. And voila. Alright, let's get these forks off. And right here looks like a good spot. Disconnect the hoses, come on now. And we'll get all this strapped down before we hook up so we don't knock anything over. Let's go ahead and get that on, that on, that on. That's good. So, okay, will we be able to pull this guy? That is the real question. Maybe? Oh, wow. That is, slow. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and speed this up, and we'll see you up at the sell point. Whew, alright, so that took a while to get up here, but we made it. Let's go ahead and get this honey sold, and see what we can get out of it. Alright, 17,484, perfect. That puts us right at where we can get another beehive, so let's go ahead and head back to the farm, get that thing placed down, and see if we can't double up our honey production. It's a long trip. Long trip, 2 miles an hour, but we made it. So everything's good. Now, with the honey being doubled up, I think by the end of this year, we'll be able to look at upgrading our tractor, getting some form of plow or cultivator to create fields with, That's going to be kind of our #1 thing. We really need to start getting fields down. I'm not sure what crops we want to go with first, though. We'll have to see. And we'll also have to look at what it's going to take to get our crops out of the ground. It's kind of been the main concern from day one, is how do we get a harvester? What harvester do we get? I think we got the harvester picked out. We just got to get to where we can purchase it. Okay, so I think, let's see here, 300 meters. I believe our honey spot is within 300 meters of, say, like here. So maybe we just stick another set of beehives right here in the middle. Yeah, let's take a look at that and see what it looks like. Alright, animals, bees, honey. Look at that. Fits perfect. Alright, well, let's, we like to make things somewhat uniform, so let's see what... How's that look? Looks pretty good to me. It says not enough money. Why does it say not enough money? Okay. Little glitch there, not a big deal. And boom. Bees. Okay, does this one say get pallet? Yes, that is perfect. Okay, so we just doubled up our honey production. That should make things progress a lot faster. Oh no, our buildings are off. That's okay. Sheep are doing great. They have food. Spinnery's doing good. It has wool. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Okay, that is fantastic. We have 2 pallets of clothing, or fabric. Let's see, how much is that worth? Let's see here. 16,000. But by the end of the year, that should jump dramatically, and we'll have probably $40,000 or $50,000 worth. If we can get, so that's producing, how many cycles does that do? Let's kind of calculate that out and see. So we're doing 2,800 liters a month is basically what we're running. Or no, we're using 2,800 liters of wool, and we're producing 1,440 liters of fabric every month. So we're getting just over a pallet a month. Some months we may get 2 just because of the overlap of the 440. So every 3rd month we're going to get an extra pallet. So let's look at our timeline here for when we need to plant. So we're looking to plant preferably in March or April. So we have 2, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I think the best time for them to sell is also in May. So March, April, May timeframe, they're going to be up at that higher price. So we may have close to $80,000 in fabric by the time we're ready to plant, which would be a huge boost in our economy for how much we can put towards equipment, towards seed, towards fertilizer, lime. We're probably going to have to get a rock picker because we do have rocks turned on, so we're depending on the rock size, right? So if we have small rocks in our field, we could probably get away with not picking them for the first couple of harvests, but we're definitely going to have to figure out a way to get rocks out of our field. So yeah, we're looking great, guys. I'm super happy with that progress today. I think we're going to go ahead and end it right there. Getting another beehive set down was a big step in the right direction. Hopefully by the end of the year, we'll have enough money. We'll start getting a lot more equipment. Hopefully get a pad down, maybe get some better accommodations. We definitely need a new house. Living out of a tent, it's rough, but you know, that's what we have to do when we have no money. We need to put all our money into our farm. So again, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And until next time, have a royal day. See you then.